Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately the mid jungle of Dplus is terrifying, but I think the bot lane matchup is good for BNK FEARX. I think Clear on Xanthi
hasn't been hitting many of the combos though. Vikla actually, I think, playing a bit better. Even though you can see in the farm, it is still Showmaker having a good time. Kellen's going to turn up and gank his former mid laner. No flash available because, of course, he used it earlier. And there is the Sand Soldier. There is first blood going over to Vikla.
Great moves there by Kellen, finding an opportunity to roam from...
Okay.
Kellen, if BNK win this, is the player of the match.
Counter.
I still think Diablo is in strong contention for the Cluster game. Going Wild Arrows is the only thing that makes sense for the first item.
Yeah. All right. Gonna land the Void Seeker here as Beryl, body slam, tanking up the turret now. But this is a Cassante, remember? It can get a little bit awkward. He goes all out, but then the body slam's there, and Beryl says, I'm gonna take this kill, Gold King. Not too worried about it. And BNK, they are investing everything into making sure that this is locked down. Demolish is there, though. It's going to be a lot of damage. He's now aiming maybe a little bit too far up. Does have flash, now doesn't have flash.
Yep, good moves there by Kellen, capitalizing on the slow from the Ashe. And also be able to keep the pressure here, get a plate as well.
Yeah.
Now Raptor looking for it. This is risky against the Gragas.
Clearing out that ward. The Gragas being there, like you say, is going to help out. One dragon apiece, though. One set of grubs apiece as well.
I think Beryl's on the tower if they try and dive.
Okay. Does manage to cask in a weird time, and so Kellen doesn't get... Could actually be this first turret feat of strength to go over to DK. And yeah, they're going to tank this one up, wait for the minions to come on over, and that is first turret.
Please
start being afraid.
I'm kind of worried for him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, does mean BNK FEARX are able to move over towards the dragon, have control of that area. Herald's going to come down. Not sure who's going to grab it. Beryl probably shouldn't, as he has been drinking.
Yes, certainly shouldn't. They're just going to leave it, though, see whether it can get itself a charge. That is going to buy DK some time.
One of those
move into the river.
Autonomous cars. Oh.
Okay, Raptor diving on in there. Bomber comes down this time, gets Raptor out, but Nefiri is just dead in an instant. She able to umbrally dash over that wall and clears all out, doesn't do too much. She wants back, though. And so DK, even though they lost one and it's their jungler, they still want to try and fight for this. The volley value actually kind of massive as well as Shu gets himself out of there once again. Okay, BNK. It's like Caitlyn got nerfed, but maybe I can just still do the build. I'll just do a different champion.
K-Lysa.
Yeah, Kleisland. Don't know about that one. Okay, Clear coming on over to seeing whether he can grab this turret. Don't think he's going to be able to right now as Shu looking for an engage opportunity. Ulti comes down from Showmaker and Clear, tanking things up. Does manage to ult Beryl in order to get himself out of there. And Shu is zoning as best he can. A fight on two fronts here is Clear. Still the target as they do manage to take him down. Killer Instinct, a whole bunch of things invested into this fight, but an Emperor's Divide does absolutely nothing because Lucid goes untargetable. Gorgeously played from... Hasn't been started just yet, but it looks like BNK does have positional advantage and vision control.
It is a pretty voracious game.
Indeed. Well, aiming, no Infinity Edge just yet, so I think he's sitting on a whole bunch of money. Hasn't actually backed since that last fight. As Lucid wanting to clear this one out, might be able to do so, but Raptor dives in. Cease and Desist is available, so he's going to be able to lock him down for so long. Lucid going untargetable, gets himself a shield as well with his Eclipse, and Vikla, he comes on over, going to utilize his Sand Soldiers to take down the Nefiri. And a teleport in from Shu is odd. They're still looking for the angle as Shu finds a double knock-up with the Q. Diablo in so much trouble. Barrier nowhere near enough, but Beryl is dead as well. Shu with the World Ender, I just don't know whether it's going to be enough because there's 4 members of BNK in the area. They have to try and get themselves out. Showmaker, a fair bit of damage. The all-out actually gets Shu out. And look, I'm not sure about this one. DK or BNK. Showmaker, get out. He is going to be able to get out of there. Burning, but not quite enough. And somehow...
Overall, and Aatrox ult. There's just no chance of contesting from this point forward. So, BNK FEARX holds strong and managed to secure third dragon off the game. You're quite a bit hybrid if you have like the Ginsu's build. So,
do you know what's interesting? Looking it up, the build actually does have the highest win rate in solo queue.
But what is the sample size?
2%.
Yeah. I think it's part of it. If you like finish a crit build, it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I think you have to get to Phantom Dancer as your third item for it to feel good. But DK are now positioned around this Otacon. Vikler is taking an inner turret, but so is Shiu, I'm pretty sure. Raptor. Oh, he's raptoring around.
Oh, he is.
As aiming will find the Void Seeker. There's the Vi. And now, DK wondering what they're supposed to do. Beryl has the attention of the Otacon.
He's trying to flip it.
Yep, getting impatient, as we can see here. The teleport to come in.
Okay, he let it reset, but...
Okay, cease and desist. Going to connect onto Showmaker. He tries to avoid a bunch of the damage, but it does not work. And Clear is going to completely miss time. His W, there's Shiu, able to get himself out. But now, it is BNK's turn to start off this Otacon. And now Lucid, let's see what he can actually land here as Beryl buying time. Kellen spotting him, knows that he's the one that needs to be there to avoid the cask. Clear taking some damage. Raptor not finding the Q flash at all onto aiming. And Vikler looking for an angle. There's the Winter's Bite, and aiming. He tries to Killer Instinct his way over, but it doesn't really do too much. Diablo left to the Wolves, but the Wolves are not angry enough. The flash is awkward, and Shiu's just gonna die. It's a cavalcade of disaster for DK. It's only Lucid left alive, and there goes the Otacon. Lucid still thinking about trying to be a hero here as Clear doesn't make it over the wall. Can we get the steal? Oh! Takes it away! He will die for it, or at least get sent back home.
BNK FEARX won that because they had Brawn passive and auto attackers. It's that easy.
8 health. And then Lucid manages to get it.
This is a Zeri build.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've still got some Otacon buffs. The Baron has been started for some reason, and now Showmaker finding a beautiful combo. Kellen with the door, and Beryl gets around it. Still, Diablo's the target, and he's going to be taken down, and it's a double kill for aiming. Diving forward once again, Lucid does make Vikler go golden and is able to go untargetable as well. This doggo popping off, but Clear will be able to manage to find the kill. It's Shiu, though, that gets the last laugh, and Showmaker even able to secure that kill. So DK finally getting a good team fight.
Scrappy, scrappy, but ultimately Showmaker finds a great angle with the ult, and the cleanup comes in on the enemy bot lane.
From DK continuing. As remember, this turret in the mid lane is very low. Lucid tried to pick up the whole wave, but there are still minions that do make it over. So you're going to have to go through that base gate to try and defend, but this inhibitor turret is just dead. Just a little bit of mismanagement when it comes to the lanes. Yeah, now Vikler will be able to take this inhibitor. Like, that is just, it's just done.
He is the strongest person on the Rift right now. He is very close to his 4th item power spike, but he is a big problem. And it kind of feels like BNK FEARX, the solution to beating them is kill everyone else and then deal with Vikler, as he has that Zhonya's as well, but he is...
Ooh, door actually on cooldown for a moment. Yeah. Beryl thinking about an angle. You can see he wants it. There's the body slam flash, as Vikler is going to get the fat man out of there, as Arrow going to connect onto Shiu, but Kellen misses his ult completely. BNK getting aggressive, not really finding the buttons. Still, Shiu going to have to go back, does have teleport in order to get himself back into this fight with full health.
You know, I feel like Beryl did most of the combo, but he just kind of, there was something missing, maybe like an ultimate ability. So maybe hesitated and like, do I want to knock this as it into my team? Maybe not.
Yeah, perhaps not. Finds the cask now, though, as aiming gets hit by that cease and desist. Lucid dives towards Raptor as well, but you can see the Kai'Sa already eliminated. His bottom lane duo also taking down the flash forward from Shiu, but unable to take down Diablo. In goes Lucid, though. They get rid of the Ashe, and Shiu is just staying alive. My God! His health bar just went back to full from 0.
This Aatrox is monstrous right now in this game, and as it gets clumped up together, 600, 345.
Look at this, he's
300, just 300.
My God.
Yep, just how many autos would Diablo have to put into him to mitigate just the heals he's getting? It's absurd.
Well, Beryl looking for a flank angle, finds the cask onto Vikler.
Just trying to get him drunk.
Yeah. And it maybe worked, because Vikler is now diving in on top of Beryl. It is going to be the Dragon secured by the Neferi, but they take down Beryl immediately. Clear gets himself out of there, dives on top of aiming, but aiming wins that one. Shiu in the fight once again, stays alive. And yeah, I think DK may have hit critical mass. Triple kill here. It's a full house. Aiming's full of Showmakers, and they should be able to just push up, take down a whole bunch of this base.
Yeah, super minions in their base, but I don't think they're too bothered about those right now. So much focus put onto this Aatrox, and it just meant the rest of the team were able to run rampant.
A 5,200 gold lead for just the Aatrox, when this game was even about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
This should just be the end of it, though, as DK, I mean, they had to work for it. This was not the series I was expecting. I kind of thought this was going to be a blowout. DK, so much stronger in the LCK Cup. At least BNK, they made them work for it. Game number 2, they slaughtered them. And this game was close until it wasn't. DK closed it out in the end, but it...